dragon. Hey you all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the south, more specifically, Deals Gap, North Carolina, and I'm at the precipice of what is known as the Dragon, a strip of Highway 129 known internationally for its insane amount of curves. To be exact, 318 curves in 11 miles. This is most popular, as you could probably hear, if you can even hear me, most popular amongst motorcycle drivers, motorcyclists, if you will. The notorious Dragon. As you can see, there's dragons all around. This dragon here has got a leash on him. He's strapped down real good so he can't get away. As you can see, the motorcyclists back there preparing to brave the dragon, preparing to brave the 318 curves on this wicked piece of road. I'm really worried here that these motorcycle gangs back here, I'm worried that they are going to beat me up. Now, alternatively, the dragon is known as the tail of the dragon. Here you can see a map with this super metal flaming dragon woman holding a Highway 129 sign. You can see, we can get really close in here. Every single one of these, or I guess not every single one, but all the major curves actually have names. We'll see if we can find some of these curves when we get out there. Here we have this magnificent dragon made out of what appears to be motorcycle parts. Very horrifying. We'll try not to knock over these motorcycles behind me. Try to avoid getting my ass kicked by bikers. As you can imagine, an 11-mile road with over 300 curves poses potential hazards, especially with motorcycles careening at high speeds. And there are accidents out here on the Dragon. And when a motorcycle wrecks, or when they recover wreckage from the motorcycle, it gets hung here on the tree of shame. You can see that. Now, I did a video a while back on a shoe tree where I hung my shoes on a tree where other people hung their shoes, a collection of shoes all hanging from a tree together. This is kind of like the darkest possible version of that, because for every chunk of metal hanging on this tree, every piece of a motorcycle, someone has either been horribly injured or killed. So it's actually pretty morbid here at the Tree of Shame. Just hope that my little car does not end up here on the Tree of Shame.
Don't break it. Well, no, as I'm
Now here we have an artistic interpretation of the dragon, or the tail of the dragon, a dragon's tail with a highway, presumably Highway 129, running up through it. And here it is, enveloping and destroying this poor little motorcycle here. And of course, I've mentioned this before, any southern tourist destination has to have one thing: a moonshine still. Unfortunately, here I've noticed they have a little sign. Moonshine still is made from steel, not copper, protected by video security. Basically what this is saying is, do not steal the moonshine still and sell it for copper. It's pretty sad these days when you can't build an illegal moonshine still without having people steal it, dismantling it, and selling its pieces of copper in order to buy crystal meth. Now the time has come that I, the carpetbagger, will muster up all my bravery and I will tackle the ominous, destructive force known as the dragon. Unfortunately, I do not have a motorcycle. What I do have is a 2000 Suzuki X7 that I will be using to conquer the dragon. Okay, so I do not own a GoPro or some sort of camera that is used for filming in conditions such as these, so I've had to improvise a little bit, and I have duct taped my video camera to the dashboard so that I can capture my conquering of the dragon for everyone out there. Let's get ready to kill this dragon. All right, here we go. Let's hit that sweet, royalty-free carpetbagger music. All right, I have successfully conquered the dragon. I've slashed his throat, murdered him, and hung his head on my metaphorical mantle. Braved the 11 miles of twists and turns known as the dragon. It poops you out here in Tennessee. And behind me is the legendary Stitch the Dragon. I don't know if you can see in this light, but his eyes are actually aglow with red. He is wooden dragon, red glowing eyes. With those glowing eyes and those wings, there's only one person he reminds me of. Mothman. But anyways, I've successfully completed the dragon. I'm here with Stitch. Check out my website if you like this sort of nonsense. It's www.carpetbagger.org. I don't just travel curvy roads. I do other things. I talk about Southern culture, roadside attractions, other random fun things, sideshows, mermaids, wax museums, just all sorts of great stuff. www.carpetbagger.org. Say goodbye, Stitch.